Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. A beautiful start of the fall colors here in Orangeville. Hi, check my website for more artworks and photographs at ilmaarts.com. Today I'd like to share 2 Corinthians 3 verse 2. It says, "Your lives are a letter written in our hearts. Everyone can read it and recognize our good work among you." Here's my poem. Letter written in our hearts. Your lives are a letter written in our hearts. Everyone can read it and recognize how you start. It tells others the story about God's work in you. It shows how you are loved much and given a life in you. So live honorable lives that is focused on Christ. When people read a letter, it will produce light. Your pure life will glorify your Heavenly Father. It will bring joy and peace to your sisters and brothers. Here's my essay. As young as 7 years old, I have written letters to my father, who was mostly working abroad that time. I learned early that letters will connect me to him despite the distance we have between us. He worked as a surveyor in engineering companies in different parts of the world, building highways and roads. The letters somehow shortened the geographical distance between us. It made me know more about him. It is ironic that I knew him more than I knew those who lived close to me. Written communication is a good way to keep connected to someone. The Bible tells us that our lives are letters written in our hearts, and everyone can read it and recognize the good work that God is doing in our lives. Prayer. Lord, make my life continually shine for others to know you. Reflection. How many people have you led to God because of your righteous living? I would really know the number of people that I have brought or led to God. But I have been doing my video blogs, which is this one, which is one of them. And I think in the past 3 years, I've had almost 860 videos that I do every day. And I don't really know who is able to get access to the videos, but once in a while I will get an email, or I will get somebody subscribe to my channel, and some people would give me encouraging words saying that they are actually listening to my devotionals regularly. And it doesn't matter if I'm touching one person. I know, and I'm also teaching Bible study lately in a senior's home, in a senior residence. And today, I just had a teaching today, and there's one person who was sitting right there. And I was starting to do the worship, and I was praying to God as I was doing the worship, because prior to the first time when we came back from the Christmas break, there were only like 1 or 2 people who came. But then God told me, it doesn't matter how many people comes. If it's even 1, as long as they hear my word, as long as you do what I want you to do, then that's fine. So today, I asked God for a specific number. Like, I asked God, just let it be at least 7, because 7 is the God number. So I asked God, would you give me at least 7 people today? So at the beginning of the Bible study, we do hymns, we sing hymns. I play the guitar, and I started people coming, and there's only one person who was singing with me, and another one came, and another one came, and another one came. So the actual people who participated in the Bible study is actually 7. How amazing that is. But then around this 7, there were other people who were just listening and who was just sitting around us. And it probably totaled about this 14 or 15. So God is so great. If you do the work that He wants you to do to touch other people, He will do the rest. And so it doesn't matter how many people I'm touching, but lives with, but I continue to do this because I'd like to be faithful to God, because He's faithful to me, and that my life I would like to obey the Lord as much as I can. I've missed so much in my life. Half of my life that I have not lived for God, I lived it for myself. So now it is so good and so great to know that I'm serving a good God who is almighty and powerful and wonderful and loving. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website, and I invite you to be aware that your life is a letter to others. And what you do in your life will be leading others to God. So be watchful of it. Have a blessed day.